Welcome to my fuzzy video. Looks like a webcam from, I don't know, like the early 2000s, but it's in a high-spec gaming Asus laptop. Weird. Everything else about a laptop's amazing, but I don't use it for gaming. But I was moving from Mac to Windows in a way, and I felt like going with a gaming machine would be a good idea. It seems to be working out pretty well. Welcome to entry 3 of One Way Ticket, and I took notes today because I've always got things that I want to talk about, and I haven't been taking notes the last 2 days. So I took some notes. It's late. I don't know how it feels like it's not going to come out very well, but we'll do our best, and I think it'll be a lot shorter today. So I woke up, did yoga. I'm going to go through the day because that'll match up with the notes and with what happened. The day was the realization. So I woke up, did yoga. Sundays I try my very best not to get involved in anything too technological. Basically it means don't do anything on the computer that's anything but making this video, watching a video if it's definitely like really chill, or listening to music, but definitely no worky type stuff. So I took notes rather than on Obsidian. I took notes in my book, which I'm looking at now. This has always been apparent, this has always been clear, but since I've been posting, so it's the third day, and maybe it was 2 days before that I bought the One Way Ticket domain and decided to make it a thing. It was a thing, make it an actual thing. Mosquito. There was a time when I wouldn't kill a mosquito, but I really can't get dengue fever right now. So lost where I was completely. Well, I'm just going to carry on. I'm really sorry. I've lost where I was. We're writing in a notebook, and where I was starting was rambling on about the fact that this isn't anything new, but I definitely since starting have found overwhelmment so far with how do I manage now that I'm allowing myself of doing this thing, like allowing or taking action and all that. What do I take action in? Yesterday was too many things. Today is more like seeing and facing the prospect of actually doing it. So I wasn't so much, because yesterday it was an alignment day where I felt like I needed to do everything because I was allowed to, and then so it kind of tuned me into what really is the thing that I'm going to do, and I chose the thing that had the most fire, the thing which has me the most obsessed. I know that there's some kind of like resistance, some decision paralysis on even like which part of things should I do, and is this thing that I'm saying is the most fire, is that the thing that I should do? And I know that stems from a lot of it is like in my past I've overexerted, I've over-obsessed, and like it's almost like I'm trying to protect myself from burnout. Is one, and that's definitely been a paralyzing thing, because I've been in burnout a fair amount of times, and it's debilitating, and I don't want to go there. And so I'm kind of like checking all of like, oh well, if I do that, will I get too obsessed? Will I use too much energy? Will I blah 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 blah? Right. So that's there. But what I found is over time of using the framework of like having priorities set up so I know them, they're out in front of my face, I can't ignore them, like there isn't anything hiding away that's not on the agenda to be done, and I'm not hiding anything away. And so not hiding anything away, and the priorities of like core responsibilities are there, and they're being attended to. So that means I can do the other thing. And I think that it's important to actually get that sorted, because when you're, let's say, in the beginning of the process and you're fighting for your purpose, for your priority, for you, for your family, but it's for your thing when you've been living other people's lives for them, kind of thing, not living your own. I think it's easy to reach for just like all out, go for your, I'm going to be an artist, or I'm going to do this and that, which is great, but I think for me personally, I wasn't ever going to do that, because even when I tried it, so specifically with artistic creative stuff, it's like that whole thing for me is never about, I don't have a preconceived idea of what I'm doing. It's all about flow, it's all about being open to being creative, and if you've got things that are holding you down in any way, they end up eating into that creativity, and you don't get the full-blown flow, which is where art comes from for me. And so having at least a core set of things running alongside what you're doing has been really important to me. So I make sure I got my budget sorted. I make sure that the house is clean, and that everybody's doing okay, and all of the core things are kind of being attended to. That opens things up. Alright, so today I cleaned a lot, I organised a lot, I moved some things forward in the house, and I wrote about being uncomfortable in my book, and that kind of allowed me to move. So I chose skateboarding. It's got the most fire for me. It's, like I said yesterday, it's my carrot on a stick, it's my shining light that I'm following. It's lighting up the path for great things for me and my health, which translates to everything else in my life. So I chose that, but then I was okay, well, I'm going to do it, and I'm so excited to do it. I'm looking at what I'm going to do, and I just can't believe that it's actually possible, and it's just round the corner. It's like maybe a week's worth of work spread over a couple of weeks, and it's not expensive. It's not a risk. It's so good. But I had all this resistance towards it, and so I had to talk about all this stuff with myself today that we've just spoken about. But right now, what I'm saying is, if it doesn't interfere with the bass lines, not a frequency way, if it doesn't interfere with responsibilities, whatever, then just go. So I just go. I went out, I got bits and pieces, materials, some tools, and I was just really, maybe I shouldn't go and get the tools, and maybe I shouldn't start it. And then I was feeling like, what if I, is it too much? Am I spending money? And it's not even a lot of money at all, and even not a lot of money, like under $50. which isn't a lot of money for what it will bring to me, and in the grand scheme of things. I was saying, what if things were going around not just like, is it the right thing to do, but also, what if I get it wrong? What if I can't do the building? What if I do it and actually the excitement was wrong, and maybe I'm not going to have the time that I think I'm going to have, or maybe I don't even use it and it was a waste of time, and I'll look back and think negatively about myself and stuff like that. That disappeared really quick, because I wrote about it, but it's like, it's all, I'm the whole point of the one-way ticket is to do it, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and I still think it will. I'm just trying to read it. When you deny, and this is another thing, and this is the final thing on the notes, is that what I realised is so many things that they're in your life and you know them, but you don't always realise them. And for me, when I say realise, I mean you have your whole body is in, your whole body, the different areas of your mind are all in agreement. They all kind of, everything that was around just kind of goes into one place, and then you realise. And I realised that the more that you hold off, the more that you just pile up in front of you, and you kind of need to get those things, you actually need to go through all of those things to actually get to a future. I've got things I want to do in the house, even just small cleaning things, and then there's bigger things like releasing an EP and doing this skateboarding thing, doing this one-way ticket thing. There's software, and then there's an endless list of things, and they all center around these same priorities, these same categories, which is great. And I'm glad that I've actually been able to see that it is all crystallizing in one place, or in the similar places, in the same similar vibes, but I will need to do all of those things to actually free up the future. Otherwise, I'm just building more and more things in my path that I need to get through. If I leave them, this is kind of another thing, is that I keep on going back to, I don't speak to anyone about this, so I don't know, maybe I'm just talking about the same as everyone else. So, but we're sharing here, and it's like they're all the same things, just keeping on going throughout my life. Even if I don't go to them, if I don't attend to them, they're still coming with me, and that they're still growing in some way, but I'm not taking any part. And the longer I leave it, the more I still have to go and live through those experiences. I think they do happen faster than if I was just starting something from the beginning. I hope that makes sense, because I've been following it and haven't completely left it. So when I actually go into something, it's like that catch-up period is pretty fast. Yeah. So I just saw all these things that I kind of have to do because I want to do them, and I haven't done them. And when I look at the life that's there, once they're done, it's open for more stuff, more life. But until I do, it's almost like life's put, the space there is for new things to come in is much smaller. That's the thing. So I haven't been keeping up with the task lists so much. I kind of got a bit funny with all of the building of this framework into something super usable, super quick. I think that I'll just try and force it to work for a bit with just plain notes, and it's still really good. I just see a way where it can be seamless, and that's what I'm going to work on. But I think I'm going to work on it just methodically and just keep it really flat and basic. So I need to, these videos are really raw, unscripted, unedited, just, bad camera and all of that. My aim is to develop some workflows on the laptop so that I can, I'm recording this now. I'm basically recording all the bits and pieces that I do throughout the day, which are going towards the one-way ticket in one way or another, me being me, and the project itself, even me sat there developing or doing notes or whatever, filming most of it. And my aim is to build some workflows for shorts and for these longer ones where I can just like make it a little bit better to watch. And I do see that this can become more of a structured thing. It's still like the free flow, but a bit more structured in the what I'm doing, showing you the tasks and maybe talking about it a little bit, about the struggles I'm having and the achievements I'm making and things like that. So, because I do now think that, I did before. The framework is good and I want to share it with people, and I want to see if people can live their purpose and whatever better because of it. I'm the experiment, and let's see how it goes. I think that's it. Thank you.